Okay, so we can start.
Yeah.
Great. So, good morning, everyone. So, we have all gathered here today. For me, it's a pretty chill morning. I hope everyone else is having a pretty sunny and warm day. So, I would request all of you, first of all, to just come on screens and, if possible, if you can. And yeah, let's start this meeting then. I'm pleased to be. My name is Kshitij. I am the sergeant at arms for today's meeting. And before we start the meeting, I would like to lay down the guidelines that we follow in every Toastmasters meeting. So first of all, I would like to request all of you to rename yourselves uh, as the role player, uh, prefix TM to your names, and guest can prefix guest. And I also request all the speakers and role holders to prefix their roles to their names so that it's easy for us to specify, to identify. So let's take 15 seconds for this. Uh, also have to do that. Okay. Now, so we follow some general rules. So all the speakers are requested to do a quick audio and video check before they start their speeches. And I would also request you not to type in the chat box when the speaker is speaking, as it disturbs the speaker and the flow of the meeting. You can, of course, use the private chat to provide any feedback. You're also requested to keep your audio on mute in case you're not speaking. Please turn off the video in case you you do not need it, and if you're out of the video screen. And please maintain proper posture whenever you're visible on the video screen. Do not click on the share screen unless your speech or role requires you to do so. And in any case, you can connect with that Zoom master for any technical glitches or any other problems. If you're the speaker, then please ensure that you pin the timer or confirm the same, that the timer card is visible at all times. Please do not talk of sex, religion, or politics in a derogatory manner. Now, with all the rules and guidelines laid, I would like to address the mission of the club and, as Toastmasters, what we strive to do. So, we all try to provide a very supportive and positive learning experience in which all members and Toastmasters are pretty much encouraged and empowered to develop communication leadership skills. With this, I would like to introduce a very important person for the club. So, the president of the club, Toastmasters Sushmita, and she has pretty much been with Globetrotters since the start of the club, and has been the president for the club for the second term now. And she's whenever you see her speech, it's a very fun and humorous speech that she tries to deliver, and it's very relatable for all of the audience present. So with this, I would like to hand over the podium to Toastmaster Shutmita to please move. Let us take us forward with the meeting.
Can we have a big round of applause for our wonderful Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Kshitij Srivastav? Thank you, Toastmaster Kshitij, for reminding me that you liked my speeches. Hope others will also like. Once again, a very good and warm morning, everyone present in this room. My fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. Welcome to Globetrotters Toastmasters Club 105th meeting. Now, it's time to start with a small story to remind ourselves why we are here in a Sunday morning. How many of you know about the story of elephant with a rope? No? No one? Then let me tell you the story. One day, one man saw a big elephant was tied by a small thin rope. He was amazed how that giant animal was not able to break himself free, though the rope was tiny. Then he asked the elephant's trainer, what happened? Why he is not trying to break himself free? What did you do with him? Then the trainer told, when the elephant was very young, they used to tie the elephant with that small rope. And that time that was enough for elephant to hold it back. But they didn't change that rope at all. And the elephant kept on thinking that he won't be able to break that rope from that rope, break free from that rope. It was his mindset which was pulling him back, not the rope. That's happened to us also many times. We keep thinking we won't be able to do some sort of works. Like whoever is busy in study or in professional work sometimes feel, how will be able to join another Toastmaster meeting? There will be some time constraint. How I will manage it? It's not the time or anything else. It's our mindset which is pulling us back. Go for it. You will be able to do it. Not only that, elephant. Let me tell you one more interesting thing. Once I was watching an interview from Priyanka Chopra, PC, and she was telling she had a time when she had to attend two gatherings in two different geographical location, and everybody told you cannot do both the things, but she traveled almost 180 degrees of earth and joined both because she wanted to join both the things. Both were very important to her. Same way, Toastmaster is also very important for our growth, so don't miss any of the Toastmaster meeting. Too much of gyan. Let me call some guests here. I don't see many guests today. I think New Year hangover is still there. I can see Toastmaster Pallavi. She is new to Globetrotters Toastmaster Club. Toastmaster Pallavi, could you please come on e-podium and give a small introduction?
Sure, Shashmita. I am Pallavi and I'm joining here for the first time to deliver my L2P1 speech. I am from Morgan Stanley Bangalore Orators Club and currently the president of that club. Just joined as the president of the club. And I'm looking forward to this meeting and all of you. I am excited to hear all these speeches. Of course, the one which is by a DTM. And I'll look forward for a table topic masters as well, if there's one.
Yes, we have table topic master also today. She will be joining soon. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Pallavi, and a warm welcome from GTC. Now, I won't take your much time. Now it's time to welcome someone very interesting. He is civil engineer by profession and he is photography enthusiast also. And obviously he loves storytelling. That's why he is here. And currently he is part of District 124 peer team as Creative Excellence Manager. I know the person almost very starting from Globetrotters Toastmaster Club, and he has done amazing peer activities for the club. Let's welcome our very own Toastmaster Kamil Banik as Toastmaster of the Day. Toastmaster Kamil Banik, the e-podium is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shushmita. Good morning and Happy New Year to everyone present in this meeting. Welcome you to the 105th meeting of Globetrotters Toastmasters Club, and also it also happens to be the first meeting of this brand new year 2022. And I'm Kamil Banik and I'm delighted to be the Toastmaster of the day for today. The theme for today's meeting is New Year, New Chapters. The arrival of the new year heralds a symphony of possibilities, echoing a melody of new beginnings. It's a time when we canvas. It's a time when the canvas of our life awaits a fresh strokes, inviting us to paint vibrant chapters with a brush of intentions, aspirations, resolve. So with each new year comes the invitation of embark on a journey of self-discovery, growth, and unwavering belief that the best is yet to come. Now, before I move forward and discuss about the chapters of this new year, how we have planned to paint it, I would like to ask from some of you, how did you welcome the new year? How did you celebrate? I as I have been actually I was suffering from sore throat and cold. So the new year, I celebrated it watching videos. My friends were partying and all. So I want to know from some of you, how did you enjoy the new year? How did you celebrate it? Our president of Sushmita was abroad, I guess. She was on an international trip. So I would like to know from her, how did she celebrate the new year beginning?
I celebrated my New Year in Malaysia with my friends and family. It was amazing. 31st whole day we spent outside. Then 12 o'clock it was kids party. They also enjoyed a lot. We also became kids with them. And that was all planned, and that's how we it went. And 1st of January again I was fully traveling as I had to come back to home. It
Okay.
was home calling that time.
Thank
Over
you.
to you, Toastmaster Kamil.
Thank you for sharing your experience. I would like to know from our general evaluator, Toastmaster Samir, how did you welcome the new year?
Well, it was most of a late night party, I would say. So it was non-alcoholic late night party, and that's how I welcome my new year.
Okay. Yeah. Is anyone else? Toastmaster Madhusudan? Sir, we'd like to hear from you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. It is as usual as the year goes through. Whatever we think, it will happen. So it is all our mindset, welcoming the new year with new hopes, new aspirations, new beginnings, and first of all, maintaining good health and physique. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, sir. DTM Hannah, are you there? DTM Hannah?
Yeah, yes, good morning. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New
I
Year.
spent I spent my New Year day with friends. We were eating, we had lovely dinner, and then we played some games, and we were waiting for the new year, and then we celebrated the new year. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your experience. Well, now we would move forward to our meeting. So our Toastmasters meeting actually has 3 sections. The first section is a prepared speech section, where the prepared speakers give a prepared speech. And today we have 2 speakers. Then the second section is a table topic section, where the table topic speakers give table topics to our participants, and the speakers have to speak impromptu on their and think on their feet and speak at that moment. And the final section is the evaluation section, where the speakers and evaluators are being evaluated. So now I would like to introduce someone who is the general evaluator for today. This person is working as a resource manager at Morgan Stanley. He loves reading, and he was also a sub-corner for coding. His purpose of joining Toastmaster is purely meeting new people and making healthy relationships. He's from Morgan Stanley Bengaluru Toastmaster Orators Club. Please help me welcome a general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Samir Akbar. Sir, the podium is yours.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. Well, as the new year, I have accepted or taken up new roles as well. So the new role is I started a club or a sort of a bureau, which is known as Central Bureau of Evaluation, right? And for this Central Bureau of Evaluation, that is CBE, I have recruited few amazing investigation officers for me. So let me introduce my investigation team for you. The first investigation officer is the timer. So she is a law person. That means she is a law student, and she enjoys reading and trying new recipes at home. She joined Toastmaster to enhance her public speaking and leadership skills, and also to be or to do something outside her comfort zone. So I'd like to introduce Toastmaster Adhirika, my bad, I'm sorry about that. Toastmaster Adhirika, to introduce her, like to quickly to briefly explain about her role as a timer today.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for introducing me to the team. A very good morning to my fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Toastmaster Adrika, and I wish you a happy new year to everyone. Today, I will be playing the role of a timer. As per my rule, I will time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and evaluators. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red cards. For the table topics, the speakers must limit their speeches to 2 minutes. Thank you.
Toastmaster Adrika, would you mind showing the cards as well, like how you will be playing it?
I completely first, sure.
No problem, thank you.
Is my screen visible now? Okay. So this is the green card. This is the yellow card. And the speakers who will reach there at most level, I'll be showing the red card. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ulrika, timer. So moving on to my senior investigation officer here, who will be playing a role of a language evaluator and a counter. He is a law grad again, and he has done his double master degrees. That's MA and MBA, and like amazing person. He has been retired as a chief manager from Union Bank of India, a very knowledgeable and amazing person, and he has joined Toastmaster to improve his communication skills and to become a better version of himself. And his hobbies are to leading a healthy, active life, reading, making friends, and maintaining it, traveling and learning along the way. So I would like to invite Toastmaster Madhusudan to explain briefly about his role. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much for the wonderful introduction. Good morning, Toastmaster of the Day, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My role as the counter is to count the number of unnecessary sounds that you will be using while giving the speech. And I'll also take note of words such as oo, so, that. These are the filler words that reduces the effectiveness of the speech. And I will give my report when called upon to do so. And also, I am grammarian for today's meeting. My role as a grammarian is to carefully observe the language usage as well as the choice of good words, quotations, etc. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to introduce the word of the day. The word of the day for today's meeting is resolution, which means firmness or determination. Used as a sentence, I have made up a resolution to attend Globetrotters meeting every Sunday. I will also mention the word of the day in the chat box for the benefit of all. Each speaker is requested to use the word of the day in their speeches and request member or audience to show applause, word of applause or thumbs up when word of the day is used during the course of the meeting. I will give my report when called upon to do so. I am mentioning the word of the day in the chat box for the benefit of all. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Madhusudan. I would like to take a short resolution here to make sure my evaluation is true, and also just to give you additional view of my role. I will be the person who will be evaluating the meeting right from the from the beginning it started till the end. So when I'm being called by the Toastmaster of the day, I'll share my report right there. So with that, I would step back and hand over the podium or the stage to our Toastmaster of the day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Samir, for your description of your role and your team. Now let's move forward to the first section of the meeting, the prepared speech section. Now, before I call the first speaker, let me call on the podium the first evaluator to read out the speech objective for the speaker. So the evaluator is someone who probably doesn't need any formal introduction. She is our club president, Toastmaster Shushmita. Toastmaster Shushmita, please read out the speech objective for the first speaker.
Today, our speaker, her level 1 project history speech from Pathway Visionary Communication. And the purpose of the speech is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. Timer, please note down the timing is 5 to 7 minutes. All the very best to the speaker. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Toastmaster Shushmita. Well, it's time for calling the first speaker. The speaker is someone who has been a Toastmaster for 12 years now. Currently, she is a member of 2 clubs. Her home club is in Namibia, and she is also a member of another club in Canada. She calls herself as a Zoom hopper, as she has been visiting Toastmasters Club around the globe, meeting people of different cultures, different countries. So let me welcome our first speaker, DTM Hana, with the title That Egg, DTM Hana.
Have you ever encountered a basket full of eggs and visualized what would happen if they break? Let me tell you my story of sorrow and joy. Mr. Toastmaster, on a beautiful Sunday morning, my mother sent me into the nearby forest to harvest these delicious, mouth-watering mushrooms. And at my young and tender age, I could distinguish already between the edible ones and the poisonous ones. Yet I am very attentive and vigilant, as some mushrooms just are the spitting image of the other. After a good shower of rain the previous night, the air was fresh and I was breathing fresh air. The bushes were full of berries, ripe and all begging me, please come and pick me. Blueberries, blackberries, cranberries, whatever. I just walked and walked, breathing in the fresh air. My heart was bouncing from the brisk walking, and my basket was soon filled with delicious, mouth-watering and succulent mushrooms and berries. Suddenly I heard a splash, another splash, and a third splash. Looking down, I saw 3 broken eggs and little chicks struggling to come to their feet. In awe, I looked up where they came from, and I saw Cuckoo rummaging in the nest, looking for some food. 2 of these little fledglings, they did not survive the free fall. Very carefully, I picked up the 3rd one, wrapped it in my handkerchief, and I sprinted home. Little flirt, please, please do not die. I shall feed you, I shall keep you warm, and you will be able to fly. Please, just do not die. Mother assisted me in keeping my promise. She warned me, however, that this bird will not live for very long. Yet I implored her, please, to keep my promise. This fledgling just looked at me, closed its eyes, and departed this life. I was heartbroken. I was devastated. I buried this little bird in my backyard, and I watered the grave with my tears. Hannah, I heard my mother call. Yes, mother. Where's the basket that you took with to collect mushrooms and berries? Oh, mother, it's still in the forest. I will go and collect it. I'm on my way. I will bring a basket full of mushrooms and berries. My eyes still swamped with tears, I ambled back into the forest. The mist was creeping through the trees. Rain was imminent. Looking high and low to find where I had put my basket, I suddenly heard a splish. Ah, that sound alerted me, and I found my basket. To my surprise, I found an egg in my basket, and my mushrooms and my berries were smashed. And now it started to rain, to drizzle, and getting darker and gloomier. I hurried home. What would mother say? Only smashed mushrooms and berries in my basket? And an egg on top of it? Mother, Mother recognized this egg as a falcon's egg. We built a nest with twigs and kept it warm. And I visualized it flying soon again. Surprise, surprise. 3 days later, I heard a crack, signaling a tiny hole in the egg. Another crack, and that hole got bigger and bigger. That little falcon stretched its wings, and far too soon it soared the sky. But it made a U-turn, so as to say, thank you, Hannah, thank you, Mother, for rescuing me. Well done, thank you very much. Mother called me, and we had a cup of coffee and reminisced over what had happened, what we had encountered. She said to me, Hannah, this is a real life story, you know that, and an experience and lesson for both of us we should be aware of. With that splash you heard at the beginning, that egg was broken from outside force, and life thus ended for all your little fledglings. When you heard that crack, that egg was broken from inside force, and life begins, and the falcon could fly. Whatever you feel, whether you feel constricted, whether you feel encapsulated or confined, and you cannot find your way out, have a vision. Crack that egg. And remember, the most beautiful birds hatch from an egg. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, TMoD Hannah, for your speech. Now, let's move towards our second speech. Before I call the second speaker, let me call on the stage the evaluator for second speaker. This person is work at a public transport research lab, and he thinks himself as a learner. He loves music, food, and exploring local markets. Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are.
Yes,
Okay.
Kamal.
Some sound, so I got distracted. Okay. So he loves music, food, and exploring local markets. He is kindly serving as the VP membership of our club. Please let me welcome Toastmaster Kshitiz to read out the speech objective for our speaker two.
thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, for that warm introduction. The second speaker today is presenting her level 2 pathway project 1 speech for the pathway persuasive leadership. The purpose of the speech of this project is for the member to identify their primary leadership styles, or styles. The purpose is also for the member to share some aspect of their primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. Over to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the day. Also, just for the timer, the time limit for the speech is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shutish. Now it's time to call the speaker. She is a senior manager with Morgan Stanley. Her work domain is cloud engineering, and she hails from the city of Lucknow. And she is also currently serving as the president of Morgan Stanley Bengaluru Orator Club. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Pallavi Gupta. Toastmaster Pallavi Gupta, exploring leader within me. Exploring leader within me, Toastmaster Pallavi Gupta.
Former President of India and a very celebrated scientist, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, once very famously said, when failure occurs, a leader should humbly accept it and own it. And when success comes, leaders should be able to, with humility, should be able to give all the credit to the people who works toward it. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Can anyone tell me what is the motto or the tagline of Toastmasters International Organization? Anyone?
Where leaders are made.
Correct. So a 100-year-old organization with 4 lakhs plus club members, why just made their tagline as leaders? Why it didn't said improve your public speaking skills, effective communication? Why the word was focused on leader? Because leader is an important to world because it drives innovation, it provides direction, vision, and inspiration, guiding thousands of people towards common goal to achieve. An effective leader is someone who can provide a way and can stabilize the society in general. They drive innovation, they make people to progress on their path. Now, I like again for people to show their hands and think of their leaders at some point of time, who they got influence from. Either it could be positive or either it could be negative, but they got influence from some leaders. My ask from them is to remind themselves whether they took certain traits from them or how was their experience while working with these leaders. As a person, I feel that the leadership style that we take is often an amalgamation between the leaders that we work with, the people who get mentored to us, or the people who we generally meet. All those experiences led us to identify our own leadership style, and we navigate our way to pick up that leadership style that worked really well for us. As Management Guru says, there are broadly 4 categories of a leadership style. The first one is an erratic leadership style, where the decisions are being made by the leaders and being told to the general public. For example, a military commander would tell the instruction in a critical war situation and will not ask for the results or for the information by the team members. The second style is a democratic style, where decisions are being made by everybody involved and then being voted against that discussion. For example, in a team where the meeting is being held, everybody is being asked for their inputs, and then a common decision is being formed after getting voted on it. Third style, a very widely used style by generally a politician or movie stars, where they inspire people, not really actually work, they inspire people to achieve beyond their deeds. This could be a leader working and giving instruction by just asking people to do more and more and not maybe guiding towards how it has to be achieved. The fourth leadership style, and one of the very common one again, is a laissez-faire leadership style, where things are left to their own course and it's expected that the people will find their way out to success. Seeing all these leadership style, I've also met certain leaders in my professional journey. The first leader that I met during my professional journey was really humble, very kind, very generous, always quick to help, always approachable. Whenever you need a help, that person is always there. When I say always, it's like 100% available to you. He will always recognize the efforts of his team, always make sure they are having a well work-life balance, and he will always make sure that any kind of difficult situation first faces him and then the team. The leader that I met, I was having this resolution that I want to become like him. He was picture perfect in my mind that this is the person I want to become as a leader. The second leader that I met in my professional journey was very talented lady. She was the most technically advanced person that I have met in my entire career till now. She was handling a beast of a team with so many domains to look at, and she was working all along, making sure that the team meets its requirement with high standards. I said to myself, wow, this is the lady that I should look up to. She is such a strong woman, and in her entire technical career, she has achieved so much that I now want to become like her. But soon, as the time passed, I realized that she was not recognizing her team's effort. She was not giving good work-life balance to her team. She was not giving any guidance on how the task has to be achieved. She was just giving instruction and the thing should be done. There was very strict timelines. There were no support from him, no support from her. And I felt like I should leave her team as soon as possible, and probably the company as well. After some time, when I self-reflected, I figured out because of the leader one, I was never prepared to face the difficult situation. I was always at a part that I wanted people to praise me, recognize me for what all I do. I was not ready to face difficult people or situation, and I was always looking out for help in any of the tasks that I want to achieve. But with the second leader, I identified that I was able to achieve very complex situations, complex things in a short period of time. I grow from my technical standards, literally grew from one pace to another pace, and I was able to deal with all the complex situations and people. I was stronger, little disturbed, but I was really made stronger. Soon I realized neither of them I should be able to follow. I should be actually finding my own leadership style and try to navigate what I want to pick from each of them. As I became the president of Toastmasters Club here in Morgan Stanley Bangalore Readers Club, I checked that it's not just my role should shine, it's also how my team should be perceived, how my team's success should be my first priority, and how their expectations should be met. How as club we should be portrayed as the benchmark for other clubs. I would like to conclude by my speech by saying leadership is not a title or a position. It's an act and an example that you have to set. As MS Dhoni says, the captain cool of Indian cricket team, the formal Indian cricket team, that leader should have a vision to transform a vision into a reality. Thank you, and over to TMoD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pallavi, for sharing your thoughts about leadership through this speech. Now let's move forward. Let's discuss some more things related to our topic today. So this is 7th January. We have already passed 6 days of this new year. And looking forward to more the upcoming days. Now, I would like to hear from people in this room how they are planned to canvas the chapters in this new year in their life. Have you decided any goal to be achieved in this year? Any good habit, adopting any good habit, maybe get rid of any bad habit, or any hobby, anything that you have planned for achieving this year? I would like to take any guest is there? Vandana. Hello? Are you there? think she's not there. Okay, Toastmaster Elias. Toastmaster Elias. No one is there to share their goal, resolution. Hello? Toastmaster Elias. Okay, I think he's not available. Let's share it from then Toastmaster Kshitij. Have you decided any goal or any resolution, anything for this new year?
I had, well, before, I have 10 things, like, well, not exactly 10, but just to a figurative number, but there are a lot of things that I want to work towards. But the first would be to fix my sleep and also try to incorporate more of workouts probably in a week, and yeah, just build slowly and consistently from there. So, and also just not to take myself very seriously at times. Mm, That's what I look forward to doing more of in this year.
Okay. I believe we will definitely complete this uh, target or goal by the end of this year. It will not be, it will end by the mid of the year. I mean, that we actually do generally. We start a resolution and in the midway we forget. I think I can see Toastmaster Sushmita has raised her hand. Yeah, she wants to share something. Yes.
Yes, a very happy new year to everyone once again. I just want to say from when I joined Toastmaster, every new year I used to get the table topic resolutions are meant to be broken. So I decided why to take any resolution which I'll be breaking. Better don't take any resolution. Live your own life as it's going. So just enjoy your life. That's what I felt.
Okay,
Over
yeah,
to you, Toastmaster of the day.
it is definitely another way of saying it. Yeah, absolutely. Toastmaster Devanjana, or table topic master Toastmaster Devanjana, are you there? Okay, I think she's not there. I can see Toastmaster Elias on video. Toastmaster Elias.
Yeah, you're asking for resolution.
Yeah, any resolution or any goal that you want to achieve in this year that you have planned for?
Oh, okay. Uh, Resolution for 2024 is just simple. Enjoy life to the fullest because during the past years I have been on the denial mode that I didn't deserve this, I didn't deserve that. Lot of goals made but not achieved, and under like discouragement and disappointment. A lot of things happen if I set the goals too high because I'm a perfectionist. So I tend to be all should be perfect, but it makes me to become procrastinator because I didn't start anything. I'm just waiting all for the perfect. So yes, this year I just want to enjoy with my life, building a deeper connection with friends, and yeah, finding the purpose of the life. I think that's all.
Yeah,
Simple.
thank you, Toastmaster Elias, for sharing your thought on this. If anyone else wants to share their view, otherwise we'll move forward to table topic section.
I think like to share something, Kamal.
Yeah, definitely.
I uh, I had been reacting to a lot of situation in the past year. I've reflected on this that I was the first one to react on something. But the new year, I just wanted to respond rather than react because as I have taken up this new role where I have a responsibility of the entire club as a president, I wanted to learn how should I respond better and not immediately react. There are many things that will come my way last minute. I should be able to think twice before I speak something. That is my resolution for a new year. Also to apply this in my personal life. That probably will make my relationship with everybody in my family and friends better.
Wonderful take. Respond rather than react. Thank you for sharing your view. Okay, so now let's move forward to our second section, that is table topic section. And for that, I like to welcome our table topic master, who is serving as the PP education of our club and who has been working in healthcare sector as consultant. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Devanjana to take forward the table topic section.
I guess she's having some trouble with unmuting herself right now, so we can just I guess she'll just rejoin or try to connect with
Uh,
another device.
yeah, Toastmaster Devanjana, if you can hear, you can rejoin.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah, so basically, I'm having a very poor back network, so I won't be able to join the camera because I'm joining when I'm not able to hear what you were saying. So basically, okay, so very happy new year to each and every one of you. So can I start the table topics, Kamal?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine. So, a very happy new year to each and every one of you. As you know that this is the beginning of 2024, and I would like each one of you to reflect on your 2023 and to carry on your 2024 journey. So, I have collated some of the interesting topics, and I would request you to select from number 1 to number 10, any number, and I will give you a topic accordingly. So, anyone wants to volunteer? Is there anyone? I'm not able to see the hand. Okay, so I think Elias, right? Okay. So Elias,
Toastmaster Madhusudan.
Yes.
yes, Toastmaster Elias, please select a number from 1 to 10.
10.
Sorry, I didn't
10.
hear you.
10.
10.
10. Yes.
Okay. So I will give you a topic. Just hold on. Okay. So your topic is New Year, New Skill. If you could learn a new skill in 2024, what it would be and why do you think it's important?
Can you hear me and see me before I start?
Your
Yes?
topic
Okay.
is New Year, New Skill.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, Happy New Year 2024. How many years that you have been born in this world? Do we need to have 2024 skills if we live for those kind of year? Or we need to have 24 skills if we are born in 2000? Well, I was born in 1992. So should I have 32 skills that I have when I was born until now to survive the year? Well, most people will always say, I want to learn a new skill every single year. And I will just say this. It is not to demotivate you, but to bring you to the reality that does those skills really help you? You just need a simple skill. It is skill to understand human. We are interacting with human. How you behave, how you respond, how you react. And that's simple to say, but hard to do. I try to understand women. They say this, they say that, they behave like this, they behave like that. But still, I don't understand women. That's why I'm still single. They say that, oh, you are not sensitive, Ilios. You are not that kind of person that I love to be as a couple. Well, I say, no worries. I'm here to listen to you. And it's all up to you. So yes, that's what 2024 will be. It's all up to you. Back to you, TM.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Elias, for giving such a wonderful speech. And I agree with you completely that to understand humans, this is something which won't be like, this is something which can't be automated, and people should know how to interact with humans. So, thank you well for your speech. So, the next volunteer I can see is Toastmaster Madhushadan. Toastmaster Madhushadan, please select one number from 1 to 10. Toastmaster Madhushadan.
I will go with 4.
Okay, 4. Just give me a second. So, your topic is Year in Review, Headlines Edition. Pretend you are in a news anchor summarizing the highlights of your personal life in 2023.
Hello, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, Toastmaster Madhushadan.
2023 was an year in which I traveled to lot of places of various interests, pilgrimage, tourist places, resort. During September, October 2023, we had planned to visit Chardham and it was very successful. During the Chardham, we visited various places like Badrinath, Kedarnath, Yamunotri and Gangotri. For the trip to Kedarnath, it was really amazing. When the trip actually started, 12 members used to go by trek what they earlier decided at the beginning of the tour. But when the actual D-Day arrived, only 2 of us were left. That is myself and my wife. And my wife told me, whether are we doing a mistake by going to trek by walk? I said, nothing will happen. We have decided we will do it. And we have made up a resolution. We will go by walk. We walked the entire 22 kilometers. It took us around 11 and a half hours. And it was really amazing. And the temperature at Kedarnath was around 4 degrees. We started to shiver. And normally at Hyderabad, temperature during winter, it hovers between 12 to 15 degrees. It was 4 degrees. We really enjoyed, and that was the most memorable trip. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Madhushadan, for sharing your experience. And it's really amazing that you have decided to walk alone, like with your family. So thank you so much for sharing. I can see that Toastmaster Sameer would like to volunteer. So Toastmaster Sameer, you could choose a top. You could choose a number from 1 to 10, except 4 and 10.
Number 7.
Okay. Number 7, New Year
Yep.
traditions. Discuss a unique New Year tradition from your culture as or one you have adopted over the years. New Year traditions.
Well, Happy New Year, everyone here. Good morning. And it's a beautiful Sunday morning, though. We are not used to it, but happy Sunday there. So, New Year tradition, one thing which I have been always following it, I would say that way. I always like every year I have been doing this. So every night, like 31st evening around 6 o'clock, I just go one of my friend's house, get all the chickens, like yeah, chicken meat, mutton, everything there, and he has the sigri, the barbecue thing. So we always enjoy the barbecue with a lot of soft drinks like Coke, Sprite, those things. So we none of my friends also drinks, so it's more of like what we drink is the soft drinks there. So the New Year tradition, how I have been enjoying or celebrating my New Year and welcoming my New Year is by eating a lot of protein that evening or that night, and along with that having a lot of soft drinks with that. The other thing what we have been incorporated since last year is that writing a chat, like putting into like a truth and dare part, but here it's only truth, not the dare. So we just ask them a random question, put it in a bowl. Like each one will write 5 questions, put it in a bowl, and the person who picks it up has to answer that. So instead of we asking face to face, we have been playing this game as well. So that's how we have been celebrating our New Year, and that's how we tradition do it. Talking about a traditional way, religious wise, we don't celebrate New Year, but this is how I do it. So back to you, table topic master. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samir, for sharing your experience. That's an amazing one, that writing and sharing your thoughts. Yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Samir. So the next participant I can see is Toastmaster Pallavi, right? Yeah. So Toastmaster Pallavi, please select any number from 1 to 10 except 4, 7, and 10.
3.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's 3.
3. Okay. Okay, so your topic is bucket list for 2024. Share one item from your bucket list for the upcoming year and why it's important for you. Bucket list for 2024.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. My bucket list for 2024 is filled of all the adventures. The first adventure begins in January, where I'm taking my first international trip to Thailand with my husband right now. And this has been planned for a very long time, and it was long overdue. And this is one of my best investment for 2024 is to travel and see places. Because as they say, travel is what you make memories from, and it is always etched in your memories and your heart. The second bucket list for me is to get moved to my own home in Bangalore, for which we made an investment last year. So that is the next big thing that I am looking forward for in 2024. The third and the surprising thing that came into my life for 2024 is to know that we will be having a baby in soon in our home. My sister is expecting, and I am looking forward to get that sweet little munchkin in our family. So these are the three big things happening in 2024, and I cannot be enough grateful for God to give us this opportunity, this blessing, and this beautiful experience of traveling abroad, having a new member in the family, and then settling in our own sweet home. So with that, I like to conclude by saying, no matter how much your bucket lists are, make sure that it keeps on increasing and improvising as you go and spend your time in 2024. With that, over to you, TMoD, Dipanjana.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pallavi, for sharing your experience, because traveling is something which every one of us can relate to. And I specifically myself am very much interested in traveling. So thank you for sharing your experience. And also congratulations for having welcoming a new member in the family. Okay, so is there anyone else? Yeah, I think Toastmaster Adrika. Yeah. Toastmaster Adrika, please select any topic from any number from 1 to 10, except 3, 4, 7, and 10.
Okay, so I'll choose 2. Number 2.
Okay, number 2. 1 second.
Okay, so can anyone time me for my table topics session?
I'll do it.
Okay, thank you.
Please ping me on your screen.
So,
Okay, so Toastmaster Adrika, your topic is time capsule message. If you could send a message
if I were to send a time capsule myself in the last 10 years or 5 years, I would say that to keep to like to not take myself personally, to take things slowly, to take things easily, because with all the overthinking, with all the perfectionism, things will come to you, and I would say that uh it will come when the time is right for you. You don't have to overthink much. You don't have to overthink uh like every aspect of your life. Take it easy. There will be people in your life who will stay by your side. And if there's people who like do not want to stay, they will remove itself from your life. You don't have to do anything about that. So I would say take it easy, take it, don't take it personally, everything. Um, then I would say that uh, to move out of your comfort zone. I mean, not in the next 5 years, but right now. okay. So whatever you're thinking of doing, just do it. You don't have to wait for another moment or another thinking for another day to come. You can do it. You can do it as the opportunity presents itself in front of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Adrika, for sharing your thoughts. And I totally agree with you that we need to challenge ourselves to come out of our comfort zone. And that is the way to the success. And most importantly, we should live in the moments. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Adrika. So before taking into any table topics further, I would like to ask Toastmaster Kamal, like, please keep it time. Please tell me the time check. So can we go on for
Yeah,
another topic?
there are two hands, raise of hands, so please continue with this two.
Okay, so how many we can continue with?
There are two raise of hands, so continue with these two. You can
Okay, okay, fine, sure. Okay, so the next volunteer I can see is Toastmaster Vandana. So Toastmaster Vandana, please select any number from 1 to 10 except 2, 3, 4, 7, and 10.
8, number 8.
Number 8. Okay, so the number 8. So your topic is year-end gratitude. Express gratitude for something specific that happened in the past year and explain its significance. Toastmaster Vandana?
Yes. Good morning,
Yeah.
everyone. Gratitude plays a very important role in our life. Gratitude is only the way we can attract good things in our life. If we express our gratitude to someone, we would definitely make them happy and positive things can attract towards us. It is always said that we should make a journal of gratitude. We should start our day by gratituding God, then person in our life, our loved ones, our friends, everyone. And if we see we have something or the other from any person that we are benefited, we are happy, so we should extend our gratitude to them. If I say about me, from the last year, in the year 2023, I have many things to gratitude, to express my gratitude. It may be my daughters, it may be my friends, maybe my parents, my mother, my brother. My brother, he helped me so much in my business, I really would like to express my gratitude to him. If I say about Toastmasters journey, many of my mentors, like who helped me to be the area director of area K1. I'm really grateful to them who he not only guided me how to achieve this post, this role, but what I should do in Toastmasters, in my club, in my meeting, in my EC post, everything, they guided me. And I'm really grateful to all these mentors who had guided me. So I think there are many things to gratitude, to express my gratitude, not only to my friends, family members, and my other leaders of Toastmasters. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vandana, so for sharing your experience. Yeah, and it's completely true that the relationships that we build over time with people, the family that we have, is the biggest asset, and everything is related to your gratitude. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. So the last speaker, I think it would be Shitich. So Toastmaster Shitich, please select any number from 1 to 10, except one
Yeah,
second.
one. The number one, it's not
Okay,
been
number.
taken. Yeah.
Okay, so number 1, you would like to go for. So, okay, your topic is word of the year. Choose a word that encapsulates your goals or mindset for the new year and explain why you chose it. Word of the year.
Well,
Toastmaster Shit.
yeah, thank you for that wonderful and quite an interesting topic. I'd like to be a bit sly here, and for with respect to this meeting, my word for the year would be resolution. Breaking and building resolution as you move along, and well, trying to focus and well, not be not just focus on completing a resolution that we make and take it as a challenge, but even making progress towards it. For instance, in the past year, at the starting of the year, I tried to set a goal that okay, I'll be by the end of the year, this should be my body weight, this should be the amount of distance that I can run, and this should be the time, and I should be able to for instance, be able read for this many hours in my day, and none of that happened. So but I did make progress, so that's what I've sort of been grateful for, that I've been able to make progress, and this is what I look forward to even for this year, that so seeing resolutions as not a goal, but seeing them as an entire process that I can sort of monitor my progress on. And also this could be for well different things in life, but mainly this would be for my resolutions for 2024. So yeah, to get back to the topic, the word for the year and for many previous years has been, but with respect to the meeting, it would be resolutions. Thank you. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Kshitij. Very smart of you indeed to select the word of the day itself, the resolution. But yes, the determination and to be consistent is something very important, and we should respect that and we should move forwards, because just having a resolution and not following that is not what is what really doesn't matter. Yeah. So thank you to all the participants. So I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kamil.
Thank you, Toastmaster Devanjana, for such a wonderful session and with such captivating topics. Well, now let's move forward a bit. We were talking about how we welcome the new year. Then we talked about how we are planning to go forward, what we are planning to achieve in this new year. But have you ever thought of stop and go back to whatever you have pending in the past? Well, yesterday only I was checking my social media, and at that moment I realized that I have joined few courses in last year, but in the midway I left them. So I went back to Udemy and was searching that where I left them and how I can complete them in coming days. So for me, I am taking pause for a moment and going back, trying to complete the resolutions that I had taken in previous years and complete them. And that will be kind of my resolution in this new year. Now let's move forward to our next session, that is the result session, I would call the evaluation session. And for that, I will like to hand over the stage to our general evaluator to take it forward.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. I'm sure you had this short resolution as well that you will be doing your job to the fullest, and I'm sure, like I see that you've already done that to the fullest. So with that, let me call upon the okay, let's have the first evaluation, then the timer. So let me call upon the first evaluator, Toastmaster Shushmita, to evaluate our first speaker, Miss Toastmaster Hannah. So Toastmaster Shushmita, over to you.
We all need to hatch ourselves from our older self to our newer self. What a beautiful opening it was, distinguished Toastmaster Hannah. Beautiful opening of the speech. And you have justified the title, The Egg, completely. And it was a very well crafted speech with very good body language as well as vocal variety. Not only that, you had a very good message also, like how the new life starts. Congratulations, Toastmaster Hannah, for beautifully delivering that speech and enlightening us. And as in Toastmaster, we say, every speech we can improve. I have couple of recommendations for you from my perspective. I felt you missed a bit of audience interaction. You could have asked audience like what they might have felt when they were in your situation, like when that egg has broken or something. You could have asked that questions. And when you were having a conversation with your mother, it was very direct, like as you are only speaking, you could have done little bit or little bit of change in vocal tone, like we could have distinguished which was younger Hannah and which was your mother, so that could have been added thing. And you had lots of vocal variety, but still I felt couple of place you could have just add more, like when tears were falling, you showed us like tears were falling, but I felt that bit of sorrow was missing. It was same thing, that sorrow could have been added. And then breathing the fresh air that we generally do, breathing the fresh air, like this small thing could have been added. And since your speech was really great, the icing of the cake could have been a small props, like a basket filled with, I filled with mushroom or berries or something could have been just added, but without that also it didn't, like it's not like it could have been the added thing. So di- distinguished Toastmaster Hannah, it was a very well crafted, well enacted speech which could be upgraded with little more added gestures in your speech and small questions to the audience. And I request you to come on Globetrotters Toastmaster Club and deliver such speech to enhance us also as a Toastmaster. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster Susmita, for that detailed report, true indeed. But DTM, Hannah, I just want to add one more pointer here. Whenever, like, just a suggestion, whenever you're delivering a speech, try not to have a background to it because it will sometimes hide your hand gestures, right? Just a suggestion on that. Well, to moving on to our next evaluator to evaluate the second speaker of the day, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Kshitij. So please evaluate the second speaker for the day. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you for the opportunity. So I would like to start with the quote that the art of communication is the language of leadership, and this is what we witnessed here with the speech from our Toastmaster Pallavi. So the I would like to comment on the starting first, the anecdote from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's life, and that was really captivating. The audience was just gripped to the speech, and even with the leadership styles that you suggested us, that the four types of leadership styles, with examples in fact, and we were all it was quite understandable for us and quite relatable. And I actually went into thinking that, oh, okay, so some of these real leadership styles I've also witnessed in my own life, and I've seen people doing that. So that really had me captivated for the entire speech. Also, well, in terms of audience interaction, the questions that you asked all of us and gave ample time for the audience to respond to. So that was really commendable. But there were some points which I think could be improved. So starting with, well, this I I think that this speech could have been a little better paced because the ending of the speech seemed a bit hastened. So I think that could be improved, the pacing of the speech, and some action points to follow up on the on the points of from the speech. So for instance, if we are to know that we have to identify our own leadership style, how do we go about doing it? Maybe just adding some pointers like you have to take on more leadership opportunities. For instance, you have become a Toastmaster, I mean the president of your club, that the others could also take up such opportunities whenever they are faced with one. And the other thing, I thought could have been a little more, although it was the vocal I want to talk about the vocal variety, although it was there, but I think a little more, being a little more expressive in your speech could have sort of shown the criticality of the situation. For instance, your realization that of the second leader, that how bad it was under her leadership, that you eventually ended up wanting to leave not just the team but the company as well. So you could have expressed your shock, and I mean just the utter uh, extremity of the situation, that it made you want to leave the company. So with that, but uh, yeah, so these are my recommendations and the improved parts. But it was lovely hearing you I mean, showcasing your speech on leadership styles, which we all as Toastmasters want to strive and improve upon. So I also look forward to hearing more from you, and maybe in Globetrotters, or if possible in other clubs. So thanks a lot, and over to you, uh, Mr. General Evaluator.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster Satish, for that detailed and much elaborated evaluation. I'm sure that will definitely help Toastmaster Pallavi to incorporate into her future speeches. But along with that, I have two more pointers here to add for Toastmaster Pallavi. One thing I would like to tell you is it's really dangerous to ask an open-ended question in your speech. Reason behind, if you ask something open-ended, the audience might eat up a lot of your time, and you may not have time to complete your speech there. So just be a little mindful that a close-ended question is far better than an open-ended question. But that's a first point. The second point, your speech was very well structured and it was amazing. Both yours and DTM Hannah's speech was amazing. So that's pretty much from my end. Thank you so much. Now to move on to get on my investigation officers here, I would like to call my first investigation officer, the timer, Toastmaster Adrika, to share her timing report for today.
Hello, everyone. So I'll be sharing my Excel sheet where I've reported my timings. Okay. Please let me know if the screen is visible. Is the screen visible now? Okay.
Yes.
So for the first speaker, we have Toastmaster Hannah, who spoke for 6 minutes and 24 seconds. Then for Toastmaster Pallavi, we had 7 minutes and 45 seconds, a little overboard, more than 7 minutes. Should I go for the individual evaluator also?
Yes.
Okay, sure. So for individual evaluator, the first evaluator is Toastmaster Shushmita, who rallied for a total of time 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And Toastmaster Kshitij, who evaluated for a total time of 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Now, if we move on towards the table topic speakers, Toastmaster E.T. spoke about 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Toastmaster Madhusudan spoke about 1 minute and 17 seconds. Toastmaster Samir, 1 minute 45 seconds. Toastmaster Pallavi, 1 minute 35 seconds. And Toastmaster Atrika, me, 1 minute 29 seconds. Toastmaster Vandana, 2 minutes 21 seconds. And Toastmaster Kshitij, 1 minute and 37 seconds. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Well, thank you so much. But I see that one of the speaker has not qualified. So the Toastmaster of the day, please confirm, do we consider her, do we qualify her, or how shall we take this up?
Yeah, the speaker has gone overboard. So we'll go with just speaker one, the qualified one.
So you're qualifying her, right?
Yeah, actually, Toastmaster, I would like to ask the president, is there any voting today?
Yes, we have voting today. So only qualified will go for voting.
Then we will consider the qualifying criteria.
Okay, understood. So unfortunately, the speaker too does not qualify today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, the timer, for the detailed report there. So let's moving on to our grammarian for the day and the counter, Toastmaster Madhusudan. Please bring up your report and share with the audience here.
Hello, everyone. Coming to my counter, speaker 1, Toastmaster Hanna, used so twice. Speaker 2, Pallavi, so twice. And evaluator 1, so twice. Evaluator 2, once. And coming to this table topics, this table topic speaker Kshitij, so used twice. And coming to this grammarian part, word of the day has been used by majority of the speakers. Round of applause to all. Except barring a few, majority of the speakers, they have used the word of the day, resolution. And words like, I am very decisive, to my surprise, by Toastmaster Hanna, and by Toastmaster Pallavi, work-life balance, mark the day. Thank you. And big round of applause for Kshitij for usually using the word resolutions number of times. Over to you.
Well, thank you so much, Toastmaster Madhusudhan, for that detailed report, like our counter report and the grammarian report. Thank you so much. Now, coming to the final part of my session, which is my evaluation for the meeting today. Let's begin with the first. So the meeting started sharp at 10:15. A big kudos for that, because I see majority of the club does not stick to the timing, but you managed to do it. So amazing job in that. I'm so you all deserve a tap on your back for this. Moving on to the Sergeant at Arms role. It's not a small deal. It's not definitely not a cakewalk to do it, but you have been managing it amazingly, Toastmasters did, where you have given the spotlight immediately as soon as the speaker speaks, and it was an amazing job there as well. Well, I'm not spotlighted right now, but it was an amazing job though. Moving on to the well, thank you so much. Moving on to the Toastmaster of the Day, good interaction session. You have been like, there are a few places where you lost your thoughts a bit, but that's okay. You managed to gather it back, and it was more of an interactive session. You managed to pull out all the audience members as well to bring up to them and to speak. So good thing there, and also a good introduction. You have given a detailed introduction about the speakers as well. It's a good thing there. Moving on to my first officer, Timer. With Timer, I would recommend, there are two suggestions I would like to give. The first suggestion is, instead of sharing a screen, because that might sometimes take away the focus of the speaker, it's always good to change your background. So that's one of my recommendation there, like how I did. Maybe you can incorporate that in your future meeting and try how it's going, like just see how it goes. So that should be a good thing to follow than sharing your screen and changing it, because there are two reasons. One is that they can distract the speaker. The second point is that whenever a screen share comes, it just being on the screen share will be on the main screen and the speaker will be on the smaller on the upstairs. I'm not sure, that's how it is. I look into it, but I don't know how others look at it, but that's what happens with when on the floor. The second suggestion is, you missed on giving a very important rule of table topic master, which is that every verbal or non-verbal gestures initiate the timer, initiate the timing, right? So it's really important for you to specify to the audience that any verbal or non-verbal gesture will initiate the timer, will initiate the timing. So you have to be very clear on that part. And also, yeah, that's one thing. So those are the two things I would like to, but other than that, it was an amazing job. You have been on top of it. So that's really good. Moving on to the grammarian and the moving on to the grammarian and your counter grammarian, the good choice of the word resolution. It was very easy to pronounce, but however, I would also encourage you to just let the audience pronounce the word for 1 or 2 seconds, because I might say in a different way, and Toastmaster of the Day might say it in a different way, so just to make sure the pronunciation is also correct, because it's one of the grammarian job to give the pronunciation as well. So just recommend you, like a suggestion to you as well, to give out the pronunciation for first 1 or 2 seconds of your time. Then they should be good. Table topic master. again, I think if timer had missed, you might have included that about the important rule, but that's okay if you have missed. But just be mindful for the next time. Two things. Two things left. Table topic master. I would say, like, whenever you're giving a topic, repeat it twice. Uh, Proactively repeat it twice. Okay. For example, if you say talk about your New Year resolution, your topic is talk about your New Year resolutions. So just repeat twice, but the speaker does not have to ask you twice, or like does not have to ask you to repeat yourself, or they just don't go blind on it. So that's the first thing. And second thing is, I thought the topics were a little lengthy because I saw the topic for the Toastmaster Madhusudan was about 2 lines or 2 sentences there, right? So I would say, like, too long topics, it's a little difficult for impromptu speaking. You can consider having it very short there. That's pretty much about the role takers here. Now, coming back to the overall meeting, the flow of the meeting was very well structured. It went on the time. The timing was little here and there, but that's completely okay. But it was very well structured. The things happen or fall into the place as they were meant to be. It was very well done. The PO speakers was the PO speech was good. So even that was good. So it was the overall, I would say it was a very decent and an amazing meeting for the Sunday there, right? So that's pretty much, and I would conclude my general evaluator report here and hand it back over to the table topic. Sorry, Toastmaster of the day. My bad. Sorry about that.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Samir, for your detailed evaluation. Well, we have come almost to the end of the meeting. So to conclude, I would like to say that this new year is like a fresh start, a chance to begin anew. So it's time to set new goals, new dream, take steps towards a brighter tomorrow. So let's embrace the simplicity of new beginnings, cherish the moments, and look forward to the adventure that awaits in the chapters yet to be written. Now, I would like to hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Sushmita, for the further proceedings.
Can we have a very big round of applause for our wonderful Toastmaster of the day? Thank you, Toastmaster Kamal, for the wonderful, this whole new thing. Okay, now it's time for the results. I request everyone to vote. You have not voted yet because there is a very neck to neck tie is happening between our primary role players and for table topics. So please vote you if you haven't voted yet. Before we move on to our results, I would really want to thank you, both the speakers, distinguished Toastmaster Hannah and Toastmaster Pallavi, for delivering such wonderful speeches and enlightening us. And thank you, Toastmaster Samir, for your wonderful evaluation. Thank you, Toastmaster Samir. Thank you, each and every Toastmaster present in our meeting today. Thank you, Toastmaster, for coming once again. I guess it's after many days you are here today in Globetrotters Toastmasters Club meeting. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now it's time for results. There is no suspense for the speaker. So best speaker is distinguished Toastmaster Hannah. Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations. Thank you. Now, best auxiliary role player. Best auxiliary role player is none other than our language evaluator today, Toastmaster Madhusudan. Congratulations, Toastmaster Madhusudan. It's time for best primary role player after it was almost tie before we get to know. So I am not asking because it was almost tie. So best primary role player is our general evaluator today, Toastmaster Samir. Congratulations, Toastmaster Samir. And base table topic speaker. Any guess here? Base table topic speaker. Base table topic speaker is none other than Toastmaster Elias. Congratulations, Toastmaster Elias. Thank you for coming and snatching this position. Congratulations. And I'm left with only best evaluator. Best evaluator is Toastmaster Shushmita. Congratulations to me. Thank you. And as we have, this is how it is. If you start on time, you can end on time. So we have almost done. Thank you each and everyone. We are almost at the end of the meeting and we are ending the meeting exactly 11:45 a.m. Thank you each and everyone. Toastmasters Kshitij can turn off the recording and the floor is open for chit chat.